Hello dearies, I'm Trudy Tudor and this is Masterpiece Literature. This season I have a wonderful treat for you. We are going to be reading the autobiography of a very scandalous heiress, and not one here from the UK, rather one from our friendly ally to the west, the United States. I present to you Confessions of an Heiress, a tongue-in-cheek peek behind the pose by Paris Hilton. Oh, aren't you glad you tuned in? Alrighty then, let us start. Chapter 1, How to be an Heiress. Cheeky baby. Now, I have to confess to you, despite what you've read, being a famous heiress is not that easy. It is, of course, fun and exciting, and it comes in handy for air travel. But look around you, and in the gossip columns, not every heiress is famous or fun. There are a lot of boring heiresses out there. Eugenia. What a waste, I say. These are people who are so afraid of what other people might think or write about them. They don't take advantage of all the possibilities that being an heiress hands you on a silver platter. Ooh. They think there's a prescribed way of being an heiress that you're supposed to conform to. It involves wearing white gloves, big hats, and pearls, having some doughty debut or coming out party and going to fancy, snobby old girls' colleges, boring old-fashioned stuff like that. Well, Paris, it is tradition. I totally disagree. There's no sin worse in life than being boring. I totally agree. And nothing worse than letting other people tell you what to do. I was one of the few heiresses to walk the runway as a model. A lot of people thought that was shocking. Why did I do it? Was it a desperate cry for attention, like the paper said? Hardly. It's not like I needed any more attention. Did I do it for money? Of course not. Modelling doesn't pay that well anyway, unless you're Giselle or Cindy Crawford. Current. Or like Patty Hansen. More current. You may marry a rock star. I did it because it was fun. Well, suddenly everyone got all freaked out. Seemed like modelling wasn't on the list of socially acceptable activities for an heiress. Then, a year later, every other socialite started walking the runway. Oh, indeed. Now you can't keep them off the runway. Now there are model agents in New York and LA specialising in getting socialites jobs as models, and if I hadn't pursued it, it might have never happened. I mean, if I didn't do it, who would have? That's right, Paris. By being brave and channeling my inner heiress, I created a new opportunity for young heiresses. Bright, shiny Paris. That's all we have time for today, kittens. Please return next week and we'll keep going and moving forward in the lovely life of the lovely and ever charming Paris Hilton. I'm Trudy Tudor and this is Masterpiece Literature.